it's kind of amazing with this Pro Football Hall of Fame about how, remember how when Michigan won the national championship, I said sports is kind of like the marking of time, right? Like
Hmm.
how you take a look at what sport teams mean to you when you first started following them, and then how many years you've been waiting for the moment. And this ceremony is a marking of time for so many of these men who have been waiting a while, like Randy Gradishar or Steve McMichael, or those who finally get in after a years-long journey to professional football, and they make it in maybe relatively quickly, and then it can make you feel, kind of old yourself.
Yep.
And the one that makes me feel the oldest, and again, I know Randy Gradishar's been waiting a while and McMichael, but the one I don't know why makes me feel the oldest going in is Devin Hester. Um, Especially when you look at the fact that Devin Hester opening up the Super Bowl
It's great.
for a touchdown for the Chicago Bears in Super Bowl XLI. It's Super Bowl 41. Super Bowl 59 is this year, guys.
Phew.
I cannot believe
That's
it.
crazy.
Super Bowl 51 in South Florida. And I will never forget that moment. I was in
Yeah.
an end zone seat. It was the end zone that the Giants, pardon me, the Colts were kicking into, and Devin Hester's back was to me. And these moments in sports, the best moments you could say in sports, are the moments that you want to see, but think can never really happen because the opponent knows how good this athlete is. And the opponent would never let this guy beat them at what makes him best or her best, right? But on the stage in which this confrontation's taking place, wouldn't it be amazing if he or she did it?
Right.
And the odds of it happening, though, at the moment where it's most expected, are too long for it to actually occur. And Devin Hester returning the opening kickoff of Super Bowl 41 was exactly that. I can't believe the Colts kicked it to him. I can't believe he actually returned it for a touchdown, despite the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame because he had such an incredible penchant and knack for doing it. I will never forget it. As he was running away from where I was sitting, and I could see the sort of sea of Colts open up, and I'll never forget it. And the fact is that it's now 18 Super Bowls later, including his. He's going into the Hall of Fame. That one's kind of mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
And I look up now and I could see my gray beard and lack of hair. It's a mark in a time when he goes in the Hall of Fame, guys.
Rich,
This week.
you can almost take Jim Lampley's George Foreman quote when he exclaimed, "It happened twice," and you can lay that over Hester.
Yes.
It happened. They kicked it to him. He took it home. It happened. Like it really.
Right, and that's another moment, right? Like there's no way George Foreman is going to beat Michael Moore, right? Like this is not going to happen. Boy, it would be amazing. Jack winning the Masters, right, at age 46.
Sure. Even Tiger
right?
winning.
Or Tiger.
In 5 years ago. Yeah.
Right. Those moments. Reggie Jackson hitting his third home run of the game in 1977's World Series. Gibson homering off of Dennis Eckersley. Like, there's no way he's playing. There's no way he can do this, right? There's no way he's going to walk it off in game one in front of his home fans against the most dominant reliever we've seen in years.
Yeah, the odds are so small. But, man, imagine if he did that. And then, it's happening. Yeah. Crazy.
That's Devin Hester's moment. He's returning to the...
When the 16 finally beat the one.
Yeah.
Took forever, but it happened.
Yep.
And on a much lesser scale in terms of the stage, a Thursday night when Devin Hester played for the Falcons on a Thursday night, and Dion was there. And Dion, it was the old Georgia Dome, which is the house that Prime built, right? And Dion's banner was up there. I guess they had just retired his number. And Hester, I think, broke his all-time return record for punts that night. And he did it in front of Dion, holding it up. And I was with Dion, and he went, that was amazing. Like, he's not going to do it just, in Dion's house, with Dion's banner up there. He couldn't do it, and he did it again. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a lot it's all like for us. It's like Del Tufo being here on Friday.
What's funny about that is I saw Hester do that run too, Rich, and it was cool as hell. And I was on the field, and he was running at me, and that was amazing. That was so cool to see that. And you guys are right. But obviously, yes, me on a Friday.
You on a Friday. Just you being here on a Friday.
You are correct.
Yeah. You are the Devin Hester of the Rich Eisen Show.
I'll take that any day of the week.
That's high praise,
right? I will
take
take that any day of the week.
Hold it up.
I like Dion, too, though.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.